Now, here's an entertaining one that I think a lot of you guys will appreciate. All about a guy who got the last laugh when his ex-girlfriend, who cheated on him and then dumped him for some bad boy lowlife. Things aren't working out too well with the bad boy. Big surprise. And now she's trying to get back with this guy, and this guy's like, nope, not happening. Title: The girl that I was seeing dumped me for the bad boy guy. Now she wants to get back with me. He says, I, a 23-year-old male, met Allie through mutual friends. She was really sweet, funny, and seemed caring in the beginning. Yeah, well, let's see how caring she is. After we met, we instantly clicked. She seemed to enjoy the same things as I do. Both of our love languages was touching. The sex was great. First couple months were awesome, but the fourth month, everything went sideways. That week, she seemed really cold and gave me really stale, one-word answers to my questions. After I insisted on what's happening, she finally revealed it. Apparently, she was dating another guy. They started dating after 2 months. They met on Tinder and started chatting. Hooked up a couple times while I was at work. Goodbye. Have a nice life. Kiss my ass. So he's dating her 4 months. You heard in the beginning she was sweet and funny and caring in the beginning, and the sex was great. But meanwhile, halfway through their relationship, she started hooking up with another dude. I was really pissed since I always thought that there was something special between us. I took her to concerts, festivals, movies, and a 5-day vacation on a city near us that has a great beach. Smack! Just smacked him earlier. All that for a chick you've barely known for a few months? No. After you hook up, then you can start feeding her. And then over time you can do things like this, but within just the first few months? No way. Just to earn those things. And the situation was reversed. I would tell the girl not to bombard the guy with expensive vacations and gifts and shit too. He had to earn that too. During these times, she was talking and hooking up with this guy. After this, we argued. I didn't want to see her again. But before that, I asked her why. You're never going to get a truthful answer out of her. And she said she prefers bad boys since they're cool and on the edge. How many guys watching this right now, new gals when they were young, high school, college, even now, that seemed like the nice and sweet girl next door type, but they love the bad boys, the drama, the excitement, the butterflies, and they'd be with these low lives. I was shocked. I'm not a bad boy vibe guy since I take care of myself. I have a job, I dress well, and I'm really caring to people that I love. And you know what? If you're a good, decent dude, then stay that way. Just don't be a weak pushover. During my childhood, my mother always told me to be polite and caring to people, especially the girls that are in my life. Thanks, Mom. You really helped me here. Was your mom a single MOM? I have to ask. This is why I tell you guys, don't take advice from women, especially your mothers, about dating, relationships, pickup, anything in that spectrum. It's only going to hurt you. Either they're raising little perfect gentlemen on purpose, or they don't get it. So she walked off saying that she doesn't want to see me again. She said that to you? Even after all that, I didn't yell or curse. I just blocked her from everywhere. Good for you. Don't give her the drama that she wants. Fast forward to 3 months, my close friend came to town to visit me. I told him that there's a local coffee shop, which is really sweet, and we went there. After I sat down and looked to my left, I saw her with her bad boy boyfriend. This guy was on his phone all the time. Wasn't even talking to her, and he looked really dumb. He wasn't wearing pants. He was wearing pants that looked like trash bags. She waved at me, but I didn't, and after a while, they left. Sounds like a fucking bum. Fast forward 4 months after my mutual friend that introduced us called me and said, Allie was trying to talk to me, but she couldn't reach me since I blocked her from everywhere. That means I don't want to talk to Allie. That's why I blocked her. Not hard to figure that out. I told my friend that I didn't want to talk to her, but she said Allie really needed to see me. I don't give a shit. I asked her why, and she said that she and her boyfriend had a big fight. Apparently he was really abusive, and he was harassing her all the time during their whole relationship. Again, not my problem. I was great to her. Look how she treated me. Why do I give a shit? Now she wants to return to me. My initial thoughts was yelling karma from the top of my lungs. The guy was an overprotective and jealous type, which she told me she preferred a man like that anyway. Since everyone knows me as a polite and caring guy, my friend thought I was going to come in like a hero and save her from that situation. Of course, that's their perception of you. And by the way, this friend that he says here that introduced him is a chick. So of course they're going to expect you to be the white knight to save her. No. He was a great guy to her, and look how she treated him. So you think if he takes her back that she's going to be any different? No. She'll initially appear grateful, but it's only a matter of time before she'll get bored with him treating her like a human being and him actually being a decent, upstanding citizen with a job and not dressing with garbage bag pants or whatever he wants to call it and being a decent person. She'll get bored with that, and she'll do the same thing again. You never take back an ex, especially one that did something like this. Honestly, I could care less. And I told her that which she was surprised and didn't believe me. I told her I was perfectly honest. At this point, I didn't want to date any girl. After Allie, I've had some hookups and one-nighters from the clubs, parties, etc. And now I think about it, maybe I dodged a bullet. You're darn right you dodged a big one. One could argue she did you a favor. I mean, I'm sure that hurt and felt humiliating, but yeah, because you could have been with her for way longer and not found out. But you know what? This has happened to so many guys. And it's happened to me when I was much younger in the high school, college era, And if you're smart enough, you look at the situation, particularly you realize this happens a lot, you're like, you know what? She did me a favor breaking up with me for that scumbag loser. But you don't take these types back. And a lot of women will cry and carry on and hope and try to wear the guy down and take her back, and a lot of guys sadly will, and the same thing will happen again. You do not do that. You can hope that maybe she learns her lesson and the next time around she doesn't do it, but it's not your problem. But you don't white knight, because what happens to all the white knights? They get slayed. So good for him. And it's interesting how he said lately I've been doing one-nighters and hookups, and if he's being truthful about that, this nice guy is now evolving into kind of a Chad. Trick is, have some of the bad boy traits, but still be a decent guy. Okay? You check girls and their BS. You put your needs first. You don't be so approval seeking and all that. But you still be a good guy and all that. And you find that sweet spot, and you're going to be in a good place. But so I find it so funny, these stories, when these girls pull this crap, and then guys like this are strong and said, nope, not happening. So anyhow, guys, this is how you handle the situation. So, but remember, you relationship guys, you start off with a girl, don't bombard them with gifts and attention and vacations and all that stuff. She hasn't earned it yet. That takes a long time. That's, in a woman's perspective, behavior that's approval seeking. I got to buy my way, or by doing all that, showing your hand how much you're into her. And when a guy shows his hand how much he's into her, she gets bored. And she chases after a guy who she doesn't quite know how much he's into her, like the bad boy type. They'll bring her drama and turmoil and the butterflies, but they're more like pterodactyls flying around in her. So, good for this guy, lesson learned.